institution of innovative and ethical leaders for sustainable development. Its mission: the university shall primarily provide advanced education, higher technological, professional instruction, and training in the fields of education, arts and sciences, public administration, information technology, accountancy, law, and other relevant fields of study. It shall also promote research and extension service and provide progressive leadership in its areas of specialization. BukSU Quality Policy. Bukidnon State University is committed to produce globally competitive and responsible graduates through excellent instruction, responsive research, sustainable extension, and quality production for the highest satisfaction of its stakeholders. Bukidnon State University. Educate, innovate, lead.
This is 104.5
DXBU 104.5.
With integrity and commitment, we stand for truth. No bias, no agenda, just pure, unfiltered news you can rely on. Stay informed, stay aware, stay ahead. This is BukSU 104.5 FM, the voice of Bukidnon State University, your smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University. This is BukSU News Patrol.
Smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University.
Welcome to the program. This is
DXBU News Patrol.
bringing the latest news from local, national, and international that matters. Good morning, good morning, good morning, province of Bukidnon. Good morning, Malaybalay City, and good morning to Bukidnon State University. This is Mosken Enta together with
Lead Roshanet Abrasaldo
and Glendony Bahal. Today is Friday na jud mga higala, 27th day of June 2025. So before anything else, we would like to acknowledge the following, especially to our smart Bukidnon State University President, Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, together with our Vice Presidents.
Vice President for Research, Extension, and Innovations, Dr. Karina Juan D. Barroso.
Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Hazel Jane Aim Abuela.
Vice President for Administration and Finance, Mr. Dante S. Victoria Jr.
And Vice President for Culture, Arts, Sports, and Student Services, Dr. Lencon B. Tan. Also, a big thank you to our DXBU Operations Manager, Dr. Manuel Chad G. Aguro, who is tuning in with us today. To the entire DXBU News and Technical team on duty today, Mr. Miguel Luis L. Dizo, Mr. Michael Vicente, and Mr. Kyle Christian Flores, who have patiently mentored us throughout our broadcasting journey. Thank you very much, sir, for this amazing opportunity. Even if you're not physically with us right now, your guidance is truly appreciated. To our DevCom student interns, Ms. Guidel as our teleprompter, Ms. Merslin G. Amulato as director for today, and Ms. Therese as the sound system operator. Thank you so much, guys, for your presence today. And to our student assistant, Gino Taer, who is currently assisting with our live streaming today. And also both of you, my partners, thank you very much for being with me. And last but not least, to all our listeners from Malaybalay City, especially to all from Bukidnon State University who are tuning in with us today. Thank you so much, mga higala. And of course, we are live today via Facebook and YouTube. Please like and share our Facebook DXBU 104.5 FM station. And please also like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, DXBU 104.5 FM station. And now, Let's start our news for today, starting up with our headlines. For local news, Subiri leads oath-taking of Bukidnon officials.
BukSU.
RDA&A conducted barangay after flood in Malaybalay City.
BukSU.
BukSU President named Outstanding Mindanaoan in Governance.
BukSU.
MDRRMC holds meeting to address landslide solution in Manima, Manolo for Teach.
BukSU.
For regional news, Miss or board member and 4 losing candidates failed to file campaign finance report.
BukSU.
Price hike alert. DT110 confirms rise in basic commodities due to Israel-Iran conflict.
BukSBU.
Calisthenics program versus overweight cups launches in northern Mindanao.
BukSBU.
BYC Chair Dondang represents Bangsamoro at Global Youth Event in Turkey.
BukSBU.
For national news, 6.798 trillion national budget proposed for 2026. DepEd warns public against fake cash aid plus suspension news.
Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas reports over 27 million pesos in fake bills circulated in 2024.
BukSBU.
Department of Agriculture sets maximum SRP for onion and garlic.
BukSBU.
For ASEAN news, ASEAN Secretary General meets with Director General of Casablanca Finance City.
BukSBU.
For international news, Vietnam abolishes death penalty for 8 crimes commuting high-profile sentences.
BukSBU.
For sports news, Filipino mom of NBA draft pick Dylan Harper goes.
BukSBU.
For showbiz news, new Encantadia series reveals sangre costumes and weapons. For more updates, stay tuned mga higala.
Weather update.
Weather update for today based on the Pag-asa weather forecast. As of 4 a.m. today, there is no tropical cyclone or low pressure area inside the Philippine area of responsibility. The entirety of Mindanao will experience partly cloudy to cloudy sky with scattered rain showers, lightning, and thunder due to the southwest monsoon o habagat. Meanwhile, there is a low pressure area being monitored outside the Philippine area of responsibility. It is located approximately 1,685 km east of southeastern Luzon. This LPA has low chance of developing into a typhoon. Light to moderate winds from the southwest to west will result in waves ranging from 8.6 to 1.2 meters in the coastal water of northern Mindanao. The province of Bukidnon, including the city of Malaybalay, the city of Valencia, and nearby areas will experience partly cloudy to cloudy sky with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to the southwest monsoon. Light to moderate winds from the southwest to west direction will prevail. Flash flood or landslide are possible during severe thunderstorm. Over Malaybalay City, the minimum temperature recorded at 5 a.m. today was 20.5 degrees Celsius, while the maximum temperature yesterday at 2 p.m. reached 29.0 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was 97% at 2 a.m. today, and the minimum relative humidity yesterday at 11 a.m. was 62%. For astronomical information, the sunrise today at 5:25 a.m. and is expected to set at 6 p.m.
Bringing you the heartbeat of our community, local news.
Starting up with our local news. Senator Juan Miguel F. Zubiri led the oath-taking ceremony of newly elected provincial and local officials of Bukidnon on June 26, 2025, held at the Bukidnon Provincial Sports Complex Auditorium. Officials from the congressional, provincial, and municipal levels attended the event. Zubiri encouraged them to stay committed to serving the province and its people, highlighting their responsibility to continue building on their legacy. Governor Roque reminded everyone that true leadership is measured by service impact, not power. Vice Governor Quimio promised to ensure laws passed will create real benefits, not just compliance. DILG Provincial Director Rona Pedraza Abadilla emphasized the importance of the Local Government Code of 1991 and a smooth transition of power within the first 100 days of office for effective governance. The ceremony marked the start of a new chapter in the Bukidnon's local leadership.
BukSU.
The local government of Malaybalay City conducted the Rapid Damage Assessment and Needs Analysis or RDANA in barangays affected by flooding. The RDANA team was formed at the Emergency Operations Center yesterday, June 26, 2025, and was immediately deployed to the flooded barangays of Sinanglanan, San Martin, Violeta, Simaya, Santo Niño, and Apo Makoti. According to the initial report, no casualties were recorded. However, damage to farms and roads is still being assessed. More than 100 households were affected by the flooding. There were also no reports of serious damage to homes. The LGU of Malaybalay City is currently working to complete the RDANA to provide appropriate assistance to those affected through coordination with agencies and authorities.
BukSU.
Bukidnon State University President Dr. Joy M. Mirasol was awarded as an outstanding Mindanaoan in the State University President category during the 5th Mindanao Governance and Leadership Excellence Awards. The event was organized by Mindanao Daily News in partnership with Veterans Bank and Ayala. Dr. Mirasol was honored for her leadership in promoting a smart BukSU and for leading the university to national and international achievements. BukSU recently placed among the top 4 higher education institutions in the Philippines and ranked within the 801 to 1,000 bracket out of 2,526 global universities in the 2025 Times Higher Education Impact Rankings. The award recognizes leaders who contribute to the development of Mindanao communities. BukSU Vice President for Administration and Finance Dr. Dante S. Victoria Jr. accepted the award on Dr. Mirasol's behalf during the ceremony held in Cagayan de Oro City last June 25, 2025.
BukSU.
The member of the Manolo Fortich Municipal Disaster Risk Reduction Management Council or MDRRMC convened yesterday, June 26, 2025 at the LDRMMO conference room to discuss the situation of the landslide that occurred in Mangima, Barangay Darilig, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, which affected 8 families. 6 families were relocated to Bahay Tulugan, while 2 are staying with relatives. Negotiations are ongoing between the LGU and concerned parties, according to their permanent relocation to Paglaom Village, Phase 2 in Barangay Daralig and Barangay Alaig. The Municipal Social Welfare and Development Office, or MSWDO, is also planning to distribute rice and assorted goods to the affected families. The council agreed to create a resolution addressed to the Sangguniang Bayan to review the contractor's environmental compliance certificate, or ECC, and to send a letter request to the DPWH, DENR, or EMB, and other agencies to find solution to the problem.
Covering the stories that matter across the region. Regional News.
For regional news, a board member in Misamis Oriental and 4 losing candidates did not submit their statement of contributions and expenditures, or SOSE, after the election. The Commission on Election, or the COMELEC, confirmed that these 5 individuals missed the deadline to declare their campaign spending and contributions. Failure to file an SOSE is a breach of election rules. COMELEC officials said they will investigate and may impose penalties. Possible sanctions include fines or disqualification from future elections if they are found guilty. The missing reports cover how much money they received and how they used it during their campaigns. COMELEC reminds all candidates that timely and full financial reporting is mandatory to ensure fair and transparent elections. COMELEC has started following up with the concerned individuals. Depending on their findings, the Commission will decide whether to impose any penalties or sanction as provided under the law.
BukSU.
The Department of Trade and Industry in Region 10, or DTI 10, confirmed an increase in price of prime and basic commodities in northern Mindanao. According to DTI 10, the ongoing conflict between Israel and Iran has affected the global supply chain, leading to higher costs of goods, including canned sardines, noodles, coffee, milk, detergent, and soap. DTI 10 Regional Director Ermedio Abang said that the war has disrupted oil supply and logistics, causing transportation costs to rise and directly affecting product prices. DTI advises the public to monitor prices and buy only what is necessary. Price monitoring teams are deployed in public markets and grocery stores across the region. DTI also continues to coordinate with manufacturers and retailers to ensure reasonable pricing and supply stability despite the conflict's global effects.
BukSU.
Police Regional Office 10 launched the Calisthenics program to help overweight police officers in northern Mindanao lose weight and improve health. The program started last June 24, 2025 and involved regular exercise and physical fitness activities led by trained instructors. PRO 10 Regional Director Brigadier General Ricardo Layog Jr. said the program is part of the Mission Slim Possible campaign by the Philippine National Police. The goal is to promote fitness, discipline, and readiness among uniformed personnel. Police officers with high body mass index are required to join and attend regular sessions. The activities are held at Camp Alagar and other police offices in the region. The PNP reminds officers that staying fit is part of their duty to serve the public. Layog emphasized that being healthy helps ensure better performance in law enforcement and public safety duties. The program will continue until target weight goals are met.
BukSBU.
Bangsamoro Youth Commission Chairperson Margini Membantas Makasalong represented the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in the Global Youth Dialogue held in Istanbul, Turkey. The event took place from June 20 to 22, 2025 and gathered youth leaders from different countries to discuss peace building, climate action, and youth development. Chair Dondang highlighted the Bangsamoro youth role in promoting peace and inclusive governance. He shared the region's effort in empowering youth through leadership programs and community involvement. The dialogue was organized by the Islamic Cooperation Youth Forum and supported by the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. Makasalong also meet with other youth leaders to explore partnerships and future programs for the Bangsamoro youth. His participation aims to strengthen global connections and promote the Bangsamoro region in international youth platforms. BYC expressed pride in representing the voices of the Moro youth in global conversations.
From coast to coast, national news.
For the national news, the Department of Budget and Management, or the DBM, proposed a 6.798 trillion pesos national budget for 2025. The proposal is higher than the 2025 budget of 5.768 trillion pesos. The increase aims to support economic growth and improve government services, education, infrastructure, health, agriculture, and social protection are among the top priorities. The DBM submitted the proposal to President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. for review. Once approved, it will be submitted to Congress before the end of July. Budget Secretary Amina Pangandaman said the budget follows the administration's goals under the medium-term fiscal framework. It also supports programs under the Philippine Development Plan. The proposed 2026 budget is expected to address inflation, create jobs, and reduce poverty. The DBM used the cash budgeting system to ensure efficient spending. The national budget is a key tool for the government to fund its projects and deliver services to Filipinos.
BukSU.
The Department of Education, or DepEd, warned the public last June 25, 2025 about false information circulating online. Fake posts claimed they would be cash aid for students and widespread class suspensions. DepEd clarified that no official announcement has been made regarding cash assistance or class suspensions. The agency reminded the public to only trust updates from its official website and verified social media pages. DepEd also urged people not to share or believe unverified posts to prevent confusion and panic. The department is now coordinating with other government agencies to identify the sources of fake news. The warning came after several edited graphics using DepEd's logo were shared widely online. These graphics falsely promised 10,000 pesos cash aid for students and nationwide suspension of classes due to various reasons. DepEd emphasized that spreading fake information is punishable by law. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas revealed that over 27 million pesos worth of fake banknotes were detected in 2024. A total of 22,000 counterfeit bills were recorded, with most being 1,500 denominations. According to the BSP's Currency Integrity Monitor, 1,000 notes were the most counterfeited, making up 58% of the total, followed by 500 bills at 39%. The fake bills were discovered through financial institutions, police operations, and public reports. The BSP reminded the public to always check banknotes using the fill lock tilt.
method to avoid accepting counterfeit money. Security features like texture, watermark, and security threads can help detect fake bills. The central bank is working with law enforcement agencies to stop the production and circulation of counterfeit money. The BSP continues to strengthen its campaign to educate the public about identifying genuine currency.
BukSU.
The Department of Agriculture has set a maximum suggested retail price or the SRP for red onions and garlic to protect consumers from overpricing. As of June 25, 2025, the SRP for imported red onions is set at 100 pesos per kilo, while local red onions are priced at 140 per kilo. Imported garlic has an SRP of 100 pesos per kilo, and local garlic is at 150 pesos per kilo. Department of Agriculture Secretary Francisco Tio Laurel Jr. said the move is to stabilize prices and prevent market abuse. Retailers and vendors are required to follow the SRP in wet markets and grocery stores. Monitoring teams will be deployed to ensure compliance. Violators may face penalties under the Price Act. The Department of Agriculture encourages the public to report stores selling above the SRP. This action aims to make essential food items affordable for Filipino families.
Connecting you to the world. World News.
For international news, yesterday, June 26, 2025, ASEAN Secretary-General Dr. Kau Kim Horn met with Ahmed Raul, Director General of Casablanca Finance City during his official visit to Morocco. The meeting highlighted ASEAN's effort to deepen financial ties with CFC and explore strategic cooperation in financial integration, inclusion, and sustainable finance. Dr. Kau shared updates on ASEAN roadmap towards a more connected economic community, emphasizing financial resilience and support for SMEs across Southeast Asia. The two leaders discussed potential collaboration in green finance initiatives, fintech development, and joint financial services aimed at enhancing cross-regional capital flows. This engagement reflects ASEAN's broader ambition to build partnership beyond the region, expanding its footprint in Africa and promoting mutual investment opportunities. The Secretary General described the dialogue as fruitful, and both sides agreed to continue exploring pilot projects and regulatory coordination to foster a more inclusive and sustainable financial ecosystem.
BukSU.
For national news, Vietnam's National Assembly has approved significant legal reforms abolishing the death penalty for 8 specific crimes, effective on July 1, 2025. This decision aimed at aligning with international standards and reflecting evolving socio-economic conditions will see the maximum punishment for these offenses converted to life imprisonment. Among the crimes no longer subject to capital punishment are embezzlement, bribery, espionage, sabotaging state infrastructures, and attempts to overthrow the government. A high-profile beneficiary of this reform is real estate tycoon Trong My Lan, who was previously sentenced to death in a major fraud case. Her sentence will now be commuted to life imprisonment. While these changes mark a considerable step, the death penalty remains the 10 other serious crimes, including murder, treason, terrorism, and child sexual abuse. The Vietnamese government hopes these reforms will strengthen international cooperation and trust.
All the action, all the scores. Sports news.
For the sports news, Daylan Harper, the number 2 overall pick in the 2025 NBA draft, is trending online after fans discovered his Filipino roots. His mother, Maria Pizarro Harper, is a proud Filipina who grew up in Las Piñas before moving to US. Social media users celebrated her influence on Dylan's success, praising her support and presence in the draft event. Photos and videos of Maria proudly cheering for her son quickly went viral, especially in the Philippines. Dylan Harper, who played for Rogers, is now set to join the Washington Wizards. His rise in basketball and his connection to his Filipino heritage caught the attention of many Filipino worldwide. Filipino netizens expressed pride in Maria for raising an NBA player, calling her a symbol of strong Filipino parenting. The story of Dylan and Maria highlights Filipino pride on the international sports stage.
Lights, camera, headlines, showbiz news.
For showbiz news, GMA Network's upcoming fantasy series Encantadia Chronicles or Sangre introduces new looks and weapons for the next generation of Sangres. The show highlights for new main characters Bianca Umale as Terra, Faith Da Silva as Flamara, Angel Guardian as Dia, and Kelvin Miranda as Adamus. Each character represents one of the 4 elemental kingdoms: earth, fire, water, and air. Their costumes and weapons reflect their powers and royal identities. The production team, led by director Mark Reyes and head writer Suzette Doctoliro, explained that the designs aim to blend modern aesthetics with traditional Encantadia elements. The new series promises action, magic, and fresh take on the legacy of the original Sangres. GMA has not yet announced the airing date, but teasers have already created buzz online among fans of the franchise. Sangre is part of the GMA's commitment to producing high-quality Filipino fantasy shows.
Okay, so moving on, is there any announcement, partner Glenda?
Yes, partner. Announcement to all those who are interested to continue master's and doctorate in the Bukidnon State University Graduate Studies is pleased to announce additional admission examinations scheduled for the first semester of school year 2025-2026.
Oh, so then how can they apply, partner Colette?
Right? If you wish to apply, for those who are interested, applicants may apply online at admissions.buksu-dxBU.ph.
When will be the possible dates of online application, partner Glenda?
Okay, online application will only open on these exclusive dates: July 5 and 6, July 12 and 13, 2025.
Is there a set of schedule for those who wish to apply personally, partner Colette?
Yes, of course, partner. For those interested applicants, if you wish to apply in person, the set schedule will be on July 19, 2025 at 8 a.m. and of course in 1 p.m. at BukSU Auditorium.
Could you list the necessary requirements, partner Glenda?
Sure, partner. The requirements will be, please take note for this: soft copy of 2x2 ID picture, scanned copy of transcript of records or TOR, scanned copy of honorable dismissal, and payment of the admission exam fee is 675 pesos.
All right, the interested applicants, we look forward to welcoming you to our diverse and dynamic graduate studies community. Is there any other announcement, partner Colette?
Yes, partner. This is very important, no? Announcement from Bukidnon State University. Starting on July 7, 2025, the university will strictly implement a no gate pass, no entry policy due to limited parking spaces. Non-employees will no longer be allowed to park inside the BukSU premises. So if you wish or you have a schedule upon visiting here in Bukidnon State University, please plan your visits accordingly. For inquiries, you may contact asd.buksu@gmail.com or call 088-813-2717 or in local 141. You can also follow the Bukidnon State University COW admin page for more updates.
And that's a wrap for today's news. But before we end the program, we have public service announcement. For your public service announcements, you may visit the DxBU Panawagan Center located at 4th floor of COT Building, Bukidnon State University, 4th Street, Malaybalay City, Philippines. We would like to acknowledge the following, especially to our smart Bukidnon State University President, Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, together with our Vice Presidents.
Vice President for Research, Extension, and Innovation, Dr. Karina Juan V. Barroso.
Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Hazeljen M. Abuela.
Vice President for Administration and Finance, Mr. Dante S. Victoria Jr.
And Vice President for Culture, Arts, Sports, and Student Services, Dr. Lencon V. Tan.
And also to our DxBU Operation Manager, Dr. Manuel Chadji Aguro, who is tuning in with us today, and to the entire DxBU News and Technical team on duty today, Mr. Miguel Luis Eldizo, Mr. Michael Vicente, and of course, Mr. Kyle Christian Flores, who have patiently mentored us throughout our broadcasting journey. Thank you very much for this opportunity, sir. We truly appreciate your guidance. And to our DevCom student and interns, Ms. Glidel as our teleprompter, Ms. Merslin as our director for today, and Ms. Charis Lagumbay for our sound system operator. Thank you so much, guys, for your presence. And to our student assistant, Gino Taer, who is currently assisting with our live streaming today, and also to both of you, my partners. Thank you for being with me today. And last but not the least, to all our listeners from Malaybalay City, especially to all from Bukidnon State University who are tuning in with us today. Once again, thank you so much, mga higala. Do not forget to please like and share our Facebook, the DxBU FM station, and also like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, the DxBU 104.5 FM station. Stay tuned to our Balita Patrol later at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And that's it for the news for today. This is Moskin Enta together with
Cleet Roshanet Abrasaldo
And Glendemy Bahal.
And this is
DxBU News Patrol.
Good morning, Province of Bukidnon. Good morning, Malaybalay City. Good morning, Bukidnon State University. And God bless us all.
With integrity and commitment, we stand for truth. No bias, no agenda, just pure, unfiltered news you can rely on. Stay informed, stay aware, stay ahead. This is DxBU 104.5 FM, the voice of Bukidnon State University, your smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University. This is DxBU News Patrol.
This is 104.5
DxBU 104.5